Lisboa.
What was that?
Good morning, Lisbon.
Ah, okay.
So today is a nice, beautiful, sunny Saturday, and we are about to get some lunch before we head out on our free walking tour.
So the plan today was actually to go to Sintra, but since it's our first day here in Lisbon, yeah, we were a little bit jet lagged and couldn't fall asleep last night, so we decided to sleep in a little bit later, and it's about just before 12 now. So we'll probably do Sintra on Monday, since we figured out it's probably less busy on a weekday anyway. Apparently the website times are not correct, so it actually opens at 12:30 and we just got here at noon. So it's okay. I think we're just gonna go up the street a little bit back to the Pastel de Nata place and get one before we have lunch.
So we got to Cafe Lisboa and they're not open for another 30 minutes. And we were going to go to Monogaria. I think I just butchered that name. To get some custard tarts, but we just remembered that they have a stall in the Timeout Market, so we'll just go to the Timeout Market, grab a few things, and grab our custard tart there.
So the Timeout Market is, I think they opened up in 2015 or 2016, something like that, pretty recently. And it's a collection of all the best restaurants and food stalls and everything like that, basically around Lisbon and also around Portugal. So Timeout is like a magazine here in Portugal. And so they created this stall and just invited everybody to come and put stalls.
First stop, Monogaria.
It's literally on the left, the first stall on your left as you walk in. How's this one? Compared to your gluten-free one?
Way better.
You glad you tried the gluten version?
For sure.
Alright guys, so we are here now in the Timeout Market in Lisbon. It is basically off the water. It's a revitalized waterfront here in Lisbon. And so this opened up in about 2015, 2016, something like that. But I love this market. We haven't even tried anything. I just love the layout of the market because everything is around the outside and there's signs on it above all the stalls. So it's very easy to figure out where you want to go instead of other markets kind of like this that have everything kind of all over the place, and it's really hard to figure out where you want to go, like especially the market that we just went to in Philadelphia and Washington DC. Everything was a cluster. I understand those are older market. This one is new, so you can set it up as you want it, but right now we're gonna just go try everything that we have on our list. So let's go. Okay, so the first dish that we got here is bacalhau broth. I think that's the right way to say it. But it's salted codfish with potatoes and cheese, or no, eggs, actually scrambled eggs, and mixed it together. And it's supposed to be one of the best places, or best dishes here in this market. So the next thing that we got is the traditional croquettes. So it's a traditional meat croquette. So I got three. We got two of the traditional meat croquettes and one with cuttlefish ink. So they say the traditional meat ones are better, but I wanted to also try the cuttlefish one also. Really good. A review of the Timeout Market, fantastic. Definitely have to come here when you're in Lisbon. It is a really nice market, a lot of good food, and it might seem busy, but we were able to find seats to eat pretty easily, so not too bad. And the lines for the food stalls weren't too long. The most I had to wait was about 5 minutes for food, so yeah, nice and easy. Now Melissa's looking for this Instagram spot called the Pink Street. and I think it's this way.
Similar to Spain, people just generally eat later here in Portugal. So we got to the timeout market around 12:15, and I feel like it should have been crazy packed at the time, but it wasn't. We were able to order things without waiting in line, but we're now leaving at 1:20 and it was crazy busy. So my recommendation is to get there before 12:30.
And as you can see, I have shed, and well, we both have shed all of our jackets because it is a beautiful day here in Lisbon. Really sunny. Hopefully it'll stay that way throughout the rest of the day during our free walking tour.
So we're here at the Pink Street. It's literally just a street that's painted pink, and I hear it does fade throughout the year and then they paint it again. So there's nothing special about it other than it's pink. Walking tour at 2, and it's like 1:45. So we're just here waiting for our tour. This is a famous plaza. I don't know what it's called.
Alright, so we just learned that a lot of these fado houses in this area, in the touristy areas, you should not go to them. Fado houses should not really be serving dinner and the music. It really should be just the music by itself. They may serve little tapas, snacks and stuff like that, but yeah, definitely avoid that. We just learned that. We might go to the place that he recommended. We'll see, but let's go catch up with the tour.
That castle over there, yeah? So the original name of this castle is Moorish Castle. So it was built by the Moorish in 711 when they arrived here in the Iberian Peninsula. But can anyone tell me the current name of the castle? Very good. St. George Castle. But guys, yeah, but do you know what the real Portuguese calls this castle? Like me? I call it the fake castle. Yes, you're looking at the fake castle, you're going to join the queue for 1 hour to go inside the fake castle, and you're going to pay 10 euros to go inside the fake castle, okay? So you know what happened, guys? Our dictator, Salazar, in the 1940s, he saw an opportunity to make money. So he said, maybe I can start charging people to go inside of the castle. But because the castle was no longer safe for people to go inside, you know what he did? He hired a team of builders and he gave him 2 rules. Make it quick and make it cheap. And this was totally rebuilt in the 1940s, guys. So people, they think they're going inside the castle, this is more than 1,000 years old. No, guys, this is 80 years old, okay? This is what a team of builders thought that the castle should look like on a low budget, okay? So guys, run away from there.
This church behind me was one of the only structures that survived the 1755 earthquake here in Lisbon. That earthquake destroyed about 90% of the city, and so this is one of the ones that remained standing. Unfortunately, it's missing a roof.
This is the VIP entrance to this amazing viewpoint.
This was like the fake castle. They saw an opportunity to make money, and now they saw that you guys queue up, you don't know, then you pay 5 euros each. It's like a big tourist trap. So I'm glad that you guys avoid that, okay?
Here's the trick. If you just come up behind this little church here and come up the restaurant, the stairs to the restaurant, you can just get on top of this thing without paying for anything, without queuing anything, right? So don't pay for the elevator. Okay, this is the entrance to get to the elevator viewpoint place without paying. So right back there, next to this church. so that is a wrap on our free walking tour. It's actually quite good. The guy was pretty informative, pretty funny, except Melissa didn't really like the whole plazas thing at the end, but that's typical. She doesn't really enjoy history all that much. But we are now coming back up this hill because we're both really hungry because we only had a little bit to eat for lunch, and yeah, now we are going to go to a place called what? Bistro 100 something or other?
Maneras?
Yeah, so I'll show you when we get there. Alright, so we just finished dinner. It was really good. We got the octopus and Melissa got the fish rice. And both were really good. And both were gluten-free, so we could share. And now we are going to go to a chocolate cake place.
It's called Nando Chocolate. And
apparently,
the cake is not gluten-free.
But apparently,
But I'm gonna have it.
It was...
Food and Wine magazine called it the best chocolate cake in the world. And
okay.
And our server also called it the best chocolate cake in the world. So
yeah.
I kind of feel like I have to have it. And I already ate gluten this morning.
Yeah, so it's okay. So let's go try it.
Yeah, it's probably the best chocolate cake in the world.
Really?
Probably, yeah. It's very decadent, rich. It's made with 3 different types of chocolate.
Oh.
Or 3 different styles of chocolate, like a chocolate mousse.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I don't know if it's the best chocolate cake in the world. I've not tried all the chocolate cakes in the world, but that was pretty damn good.